This episode of Living Corporate is brought to you by Blind. Blind is a trusted community of more than 5 million verified professionals. On Blind, professionals connect and have honest discussions about salaries and what it's really like to work at or interview with a company. You can also join your private company channel to have a candid and safe conversation with your coworkers about what's really going on. And because it's anonymous, you can be honest and trust what you read. Check out teamblind.com to get the latest insights and the answers to your workplace questions.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan, and I want to thank you for tapping back in with me as I provide some tips and advice for professionals. Today, let's talk about how you can change things up at work. Back in the day, boomers and Gen X used to stay at companies for nearly a decade, but they were also offered pensions and retirement accounts. Nowadays, millennials change jobs every 2.9 years, and Gen Zers change jobs every 2.3 years. While many consider this job hopping, it's a direct response to the change in benefits and hiring practices. Seeing your friends change jobs often can make you feel like you need some change in your career due to the fear of missing out. But instead of trying to find a new job, there's a possibility that you can change things up in your current position or company enough for you to stay put. Plus, according to the Wall Street Journal, economists predict a 44% chance of recession, so it might be wise to stay put for a while. Since it's more cost-effective for companies to keep their employees, before you jump ship, try some small changes or ask your boss for something different. This could look like taking on more responsibilities, developing a new skill, leading a project, or even moving to a hybrid or 4-day work schedule. Any of these things might give you the change you need. Consider switching up where you work. Sometimes a change in scenery can reinvigorate your passion for your work. You can ask to switch desks, but if that's not possible and you have a laptop, you can move throughout the office, working in conference rooms or even the lobby. If you don't have to be in person, maybe work at a coffee shop or get a day pass to a co-working space. Think about changing up the way you have meetings. We've gotten really used to either meeting in conference rooms or on Zoom. Instead, you can try standing meetings, walking meetings, throwing it back to a simple phone call, or even incorporating new and engaging collaboration tools. All of these can help keep things fresh. Lastly, consider becoming a digital nomad and working from other cities and countries. Now, it's important to understand if your company expects you to work from home or if you are allowed to work remotely, because those are two separate things. If you are a remote worker, you could visit friends and work from their city, get an Airbnb or hotel for a week in another city, or even go abroad for a longer time. Just be sure to check your company's import and export rules to ensure you aren't violating any US or international laws. Changing your career is necessary from time to time, but that doesn't always mean you have to jump ship. Look for solutions within the company and within your control before deciding to throw yourself on the job market. This tip was brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.
Living Corporate is brought to you by Doximity. Doximity is committed to fostering an inclusive and diverse work environment where differences are valued, practices are equitable, and employees experience a sense of belonging that allows them to bring their full, authentic selves daily. As medicine's largest network, there's an elevated level of responsibility to everything we do. We don't take that responsibility lightly and are committed to working towards a more equitable world inside and beyond our virtual office walls. So if you want to learn more about Doximity, go to your app store and type in DOXIMITY. Again, that's DOXIMITY.